Yo, good day. We are live from Georgetown, Kentucky at Dan Cummins. And dude, it has been an amazing, well, actually one day. We're starting our second day. It is a global IDA SV event today going on.
Yes, sir.
And I think we have the most people participating this weekend, which is super cool. So we are, as I mentioned, we're at Dan Cummins' shop. We have our man, Paul Cain, who is an IDA RT. We have the legendary Travis Cummins, who runs one of the shops here. And, dude, we're super excited. I know, we're super excited to have you guys.
Super excited to have you guys. It's a wonderful weekend. I mean, yesterday we bought lunch for 60 people.
Yeah.
So that tells you something right there for a training. That's pretty amazing.
Well, the amazing part is that the company, Dan Cummins Group, actually supports and encourages a quarterly training of people that literally worldwide usually don't get a lot of attention. I mean, let's face it. And you guys each run different shops, and they are like 20 minutes apart, but they are like worlds apart, man. Yes. I mean, this is this state-of-the-art, futuristic, badass shop. You all are envious. And yours is a typical shop, but you put more cars through your shop in a single day than, I mean, it's crazy how much stuff you guys do. So you've been doing this how long?
20.
No, total.
27 years.
I'm looking at about 18.
Yep.
18. You guys got legacy, man.
So you're talking like over 40 years of experience behind this. And I've seen the quality of the work that's coming out of here. And just the yesterday, I watched somebody that has been with Dan Cummins for less than 3 months polishing on a car and watching the technique and watching his lead. And she's watching him, and I'm watching him to see if he's doing it right. And he's spot on. I mean, he's got it down. He's using the back of his hand. He had the cord behind his back. It was state of the art. So how do you guys? This is a dumb question, but we get asked it all the time. But how do you guys build this environment where people want to do this?
I think it starts with the culture and how you are training the people and investing in people. It all begins with people.
Yep.
You know, I'm just I'm investing for them. They ask me a question, you know, if I can't get the answer, I'll call this man to help me with the answer.
I do the same thing. I call him. We communicate.
Yep.
And then also, too, like Travis does the same thing. We try to lead from a place of leadership and not dictatorship.
Yeah.
So a lot of us are out there. We know what we're doing. When a person comes in and asks us, how do I do this? We can go out and do it.
Yeah.
And another thing that a lot of places don't do, and this is the only place I've ever seen it, when you come here to sell cars, you have to work in detail for a day. Yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
All salespeople have to, so they know exactly what it takes to put a car through. And we make them over here go through the whole thing, even photo, where it goes out to the lot to where when they're rushing and they're like, I need it, all the people that I know since I've been here, they come up and they're like, I understand. I get it. I know it won't come out. I couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah, that's fabulous.
That's a great call.
And I have a saying that not a lot of people use, so I'm going to patent it. It's mine. But when you say the leadership versus a dictator, there's a reason the first word in dictator is dick.
Yeah. Sure.
So,
Well, and it's really a reflection of the philosophy and culture that Tim Holyfield and the entire management has instilled here, right? Every single person gets exposed. I mean, I've never heard of a car salesman being exposed to what it takes to detail a car, right? Because I think a lot of environments, you know, the salesman, they just kind of look down on the detail department.
It's always been labeled as the back of the shop.
Right.
Back of the dealership. You know, it's never been
The backbone of the dealership,
Exactly
right?
right.
And I love that because Tim has been very passionate. You know, Rod and I came out, how long? It's been
4 months ago.
4
Yeah,
months
4
ago,
months
right?
ago, yeah.
And the thing that I really liked was Tim caught wind that I speak Spanish, and he said, look, I got an entire group. I'd like you to spend some time with them. And so to see that kind of dedication across the entire company, the entire team is really empowering.
well,
right?
the fact that you've got the COO of a company, of a corporation, is here today in the detail shop. Mm-hmm. He understands detailing. He understands from the ground up what it takes to make the cars look the way that people want them to look. And that's really what it comes down to. I mean, you can blow it off all you want and say we wash cars, but it's more than that. And it doesn't matter. Like, we were watching cars in here yesterday, and there are used cars in here that are not in great shape. They got dents in them, they got stuff, but that's somebody's car. And they want it to look as good as it possibly can. And that's the whole objective at the end of the day, is to make the car look good. But the other thing is that I feel when I'm down here is that the objective is to make the people doing the work feel good. You know, you guys, I've heard you say it, I've heard you say it, I've heard Tim say it, any one of your guys that are in here or gals, and you'll say, I got you, we'll take care of you. And that is the attitude right there. That's all it takes. Everybody that's out there worrying about what is the combination? How do I get people to do this? Take care of your people, and they will take care of you.
It's all it goes, like Paul said, investing in the people. Just like Tim invests in the shops, he enables us to be able to invest in our people. Just like this event. It wouldn't be possible without Tim, yourselves, Paul, Flex. Everybody is invested into coming into a dealership. You know, instead of having an IDA event being a dealership.
No,
Right.
that's crazy.
First time ever,
Yeah.
right?
And that is crazy. That is,
Well,
I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man.
And last night we had the IDA meet and greet. You know, members from your team came, members from the community came, and the Gorilla Shine was here. Other members.
We got people who drove down from Canada to be here. So.
DJ Mund and Frank. Frank's actually doing his SV today.
Yep. Which reminds me, I'm gonna have to break away pretty
Yes,
soon.
I know you're gonna have to break away.
I'm gonna leave this.
So leave that. Yeah. So
I'm gonna sign off.
And one of the things that
I'll
was,
be right with you in a minute.
and I know you guys didn't understand this last night, but so last night, you know, you did a great job of emceeing the event and giving, you know, the different people a moment to talk. And you invited Rod and I to come up, and I took a moment to talk to the ladies there that spoke Spanish, right? And one of the things that I said that you guys didn't understand, obviously, because you don't speak Spanish, is that I think a lot of times detailers feel like they're on the outside. You know, they're not official industry, right? And one of the things about the idea is that they're trying to really instill that this is a solid industry that you could grow in. And I think a lot of times people feel like they're outside, and especially with the Hispanic-speaking people, the Spanish-speaking people, sometimes they feel like they're on the outside. And you guys have done a great job of making them feel like part of the community, feel like they're part of the family. And I see that across all sectors of the Dan Cummins family. And I love that, because when you make people feel like they're a part of something, they become a part of something.
I agree with that.
Right? And I just love that. And that's a reflection of you two, your leadership of going, all right, guys, what do I need to do to empower you, to give you the education, to give you exposure to these types of events, right? Because Dan Cummins will reimburse them for their IDA, SV, and CD tests, right? That's cool, right? It's like, all right, you're going to put a little skin in the game, and if you succeed, we're going to recognize that, pay you back, and maybe even bump your salary. I don't know. But I think that's really cool.
Yeah, we invest in people that invest in themselves. And that's
Right.
really a big thing in this industry, is a lot of people don't invest in themselves. They don't see, you know, I mean, all the many years ago that I just hung out in my shop and thought this is the way it's going to be. There's a whole different community and a whole different life outside of it. When you start to invest in yourself, you start to grow.
Yes.
That's just the way that I look at it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, I want to thank you guys for being such amazing hosts. I mean, Paul, well, I'll shake your hand, of course. Paul, Travis, Tim. I mean, it's just been amazing, right? And then we got Bob Rassman over there, and we got Frank. Come in here, Frank.
Come on.
So we got our Canadian, Frank Munn, who actually is doing his SV. Come on in here, buddy. Come on in here. Get next. Come on, get in here. All right, come on, DJ. All right. So we have Frank and DJ Munn. They drove down from Canada, so you know you guys even like brought us goodies, man.
Why not? You know, we
That's
like
amazing. I
we
can't
like
wait.
to spoil our Americans, you know.
Yeah, dude.
So they love our syrup, they love our maple cookies, and now we brought a maple bacon chip, and they love them.
Yes.
Okay,
we
the
do.
best part, the Smarties.
Yeah.
Yes.
Smarties makes them
that's-
smarter at detailing too. It works.
We
My daughter
got
loves it.
we actually got a treat yesterday from the girl at our hotel, and she gave us your version of Smarties, which are those hard candies.
Yeah, those are amazing.
No, man.
Yes, dude.
The
I
rockets
haven't
are
tried
not-
yours yet.
Those
but
are not
The
Smarties.
rockets are not
We call
Smarties.
those rockets.
Rockets, that's funny.
Our Smarties are the original Smarties.
Oh, well, we're going to find out. As I go home, I'll be
Oh, when
snacking
you
on the
have 'em, buddy,
Canadian
you're going to be
Smarties.
like, damn,
So that's
those
good.
Canadians.
Damn, those Canadians, man. Dude, they are cool, eh?
Yeah, hey.
That's good. So, yes, he's got to get. Or Bob's like, come on, we got to do this SV. Bob's always like cracking the whip.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Let's
go.
go. No, you can tell we're having a good time. And let's give a shout out. We got Bob Rassman here from Carbright. He's also an IDA RT. We have Carlos Galan from Onyx. We have Chris Metcalf from Flex. We have the team from Coy, Joey, right? You have yours truly, RoadFS. Who am I missing?
Rag Company.
The Rag Company. Shout out to them. They sent a lot of towels
He goes to the round
and
and detailers of the round table.
and detailers of the round table. So, we it's been an amazing event. We still have to complete today. And it's been awesome. But thank you guys so
Thank
much
you
for
so much for
Thank you,
coming.
Jody.
yeah, it's been a pleasure. And those of you that are participating in other IDA Global SV events around the country, we hope that you're having an amazing experience too. It's not quite as good as this one, but we're hoping you're having a great experience. You're learning, you're connecting, you're making friendships, you're building relationships. It's really what it's about. And thank you guys so much for tapping in.
I'd like to do a huge
yes.
shout out to Josh and Dusty Cummins and Tim Hollyfield
Yes.
for making every bit of this possible.
Yes.
This would not be possible without them.
Yes. So shout out to them, and thank you guys for tapping in. Please remember, if you're on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell, ding, and subscribe. And we will check you same time. Well, actually, we might do another live if I can get a couple guests. But if not, we will see you same time, same bat channel just later.